What is your silence doing to them? How do they feel now? You removed your energy, you've disconnected from them, but what reaction is your silence having on them in today's timeless pick a card tarot card reading? I've got 3 readings for you today. We've got tarot reading number 1, tarot card reading number 2, and pick a card read number 3. In a moment we'll do a card selection meditation, but all of the timestamps are down below if you just want to jump straight there. Private readings can be purchased from my website, they're always available. My diary is a little bit full this week, but if I run out of space I restock on a Monday. How many spaces I have for the week, so they're there if you want them. So let's get on with the card selection meditation. If you like to push all of the air out of your lungs, take a nice normal breath back in again. Close your eyes. Listen to the wind chimes. Really connect with deep inside you, in your heart. Put your hand on your chest. Feel your stomach moving up and down. Just breathe nicely. Feel the love going from your heart up to your head, down to your toes. You feel glowing, you feel warm, you feel secure, you feel supported, you feel loved. Now, as you open your eyes, your energy should be drawn towards the tarot deck that has a message here for you today. Pick a card, read number 1, 2, and 3. All of the timestamps down below. And all of the things, if you can't quite catch my accent, you can turn the captions on. They're normally about 95% correct. So let's get on with today's reading. Welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. I live in a little seaside town and I absolutely love reading tarot for you. What is your silence doing to them? How is your silence affecting them? That's what we want to know. Today I'm going to do a connection spread between you both. See what's here, see what's going on. See how you're feeling, the energy between you both. And most importantly, the effect it's having on them. I'm going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons, most importantly for angels, offering us a circle of protection so we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. I'm drawn towards this one. So down this side is you. It may have been a friend of yours that helped you come to this decision. Down this side, yeah. Down this side is them. Yeah. I do think there's someone around you who... Sometimes we have friends that interfere in a not good way, but it feels like a very supportive person. Then we have connecting energy down the middle. You still feel this person's energy, and part of you wants them to come back in again. But it feels like you promised a friend that you'd get rid of this person. I feel like is one of your friends said, this person's let you down too much, get rid. And you have. And because it was not someone else's decision, but someone else prompting you and pushing you, the love connection's still here. You know, that hasn't gone yet. That's still here. That's why you're interested to see what your silence is doing to them. If it's, you know, provoked a reaction that you were hoping that it would, or whatever. But yeah, just because we suddenly like cut someone off doesn't mean the feelings don't go. The feelings are still there. So the 3 of Cups in your recent past, and it feels like a choice between you and a friend, or talking it through, kind of like, may even be your angel guide or something. It was something that made you think, I've had enough, I can't do it anymore, because you agreed with whoever it was, and they do have your best interests at heart. And it's because that other person was the Page of Swords at that point, which is feeling let down, letting people down, making promises they can't keep, making promises they don't want to keep, and it may have happened quite a lot. We've got the 3 of Wands reversed, which is misdirected effort and energy. So when they did let you down, they didn't say the right things, because sometimes we can be let down, and if it's explained properly, we can make allowances for it, can't we? But this feels like someone who, they drop a plate, and instead of saying sorry and clearing it up, they drop it, they scream, they blame it on the cat, or it's not their fault. It was their reaction to it makes it worse instead of making it better. And that's what I'm feeling from this person that you were connected to, that you've now removed from. At the moment, you're kind of going through the Six of Cups reverse. That's probably why you're here. And that's about having a few rose-tinted glasses on. There's history here between you both. There's nice feelings here between you both. I think the frustrations of feeling let down has faded. I think if they were able to come back in and correct things in the right way, you'd be open and interested to it. But also, we need you to remember why you've put them in silence in the first place. They've got the King of Swords at the moment. That'd be why you're picking up their energy quite a lot. You may have been randomly thinking about them, daydreaming about them. The problem I have with the King of Swords in this reading is, while they don't think they've done anything wrong, it feels like it's still not their fault. They still won't say the right thing, and they're doubling down, if anything else. But there's also this flirtatiousness. There's still, the energy hasn't gone just because you've decided to cut them off, and it's a process, isn't it? It takes time. You've got the Two of Cups in the middle of you both at the moment, and it's that flow of energy. Now, with the King of Swords, they can say all of the right things, but then again, there's a stubbornness with them, and they're a bit of a know-it-all. I know everything. I'm right about everything. That's what it feels like. Very frustrating. And I don't think you can win an argument with them either. But they're coming across as a very stubborn energy. So, got the Two of Wands for you moving forward, which is you making choices for the future, deciding where you're going, like moving onwards, moving upwards. Are you looking back? Are you looking forward? What are you doing? The other person at that point has the Queen of Wands reversed. So your person, your ex-person, I'm going to refer to them as your ex-person, is going to start blaming your friend for interfering. Because it's not your person's fault, it's not your ex-person's fault, it's your friend's fault for making you hold them accountable. Again, I don't like that energy. There's no accountability, there's no apology, there's no, if this person does say sorry, it's to shut you down, because it'd probably say sorry, and then you try and take it from there, and they're like, well, I've said sorry, that's the end of that. Whereas a true apology is, I'm sorry for what I'd done, then they tell you what they've done, and then they acknowledge how it made you feel, and then they show remorse for making you feel bad. When someone's just like, sorry, that's the end of that, I'm not talking about it, it's a shutdown and a control. And it does feel like they're moving on to not blaming you for disconnecting, but blaming your friend. And they may try and stir the pot a bit, actually, as well. If you want to support the channel, put a like on the reading. It's a random act of kindness that you can do. I don't have a membership or anything like that. So it's free. Put a like on it. It helps. Put the thumbnail in front of someone that's never seen it before, and maybe that person will take something positive from my channel for free as well. It's just a random act of kindness. Subscribe if you want to. Turn your notifications on. Private readings are available to purchase if you would like one. If you are confident with your intuition, there's plenty of messages here banked up waiting on this channel for you to find them. So yeah, we've got the Nine of Cups reversed in the middle of you both at that point, which again, it's your ex-person being superficial, not letting you in. And it feels like the moment they start blaming your friend, it does something to you. It's like, no, you're not. My friend loves me, and my friend wants me to be happy, and my friend see things in ways on the outside looking in, they can read it, and then As time's gone by, there'll be things that you think, oh yeah, no, they're right. They're right, they're right, they're right. So I'm going to pull a channeled note from my box. So I want to see what the universe wants you to know. Let's see what we've got. And then I'm going to do a Celtic cross for you because I think you need it. Because you've got the Two of Wands, I want to know what you're doing next. You will pass your exam. You've got things to be focusing on. There's an exam that you're going to pass, so that's great. Focus on that, not this person. Yeah, let's do a Celtic cross for you. Something just dropped out. Knight of Swords reversed. Yeah, this person would like to steamroll you. It's almost like deflection, isn't it? They can't possibly be at fault for anything. Have they learned anything? No. Do they still fancy you? Yeah. Is there still a connection energy here? Yeah. Would you get the same as you got? Probably. But the Two of Wands feels like you opening your path up to your future in the most beneficial way for you. And your friend is like, don't take them back. Don't take them back. Listen, our friends knows what's good for us. I'm going to split the deck. Unless, sometimes they don't, but mostly they do. You know the friends that do, and the friends that are just troublemakers. This friend isn't. So there we go. There's you, the High Priestess at the moment. The first card of my Celtic Cross is all about you. Your inner wisdom, your inner knowledge, your intuition. You know you made the right choice. You know that you've done the right thing. You know this person's never going to be accountable for anything that they've done. They're going to deflect and blame everyone else. And you're not going to let them cause any trouble between you and your friends. Ace of Swords, brand new beginning for you. You want someone who is like the Swords, but isn't this person. It's almost like looking for this type of person, but with better qualities, if that makes sense. And the second card of my Celtic Cross is all about the question. This is your new path. Whatever exam that you've got may well lead you to lots of success and new people. Your determination, your strength of will, sexual attraction, claiming what's yours, and it's almost like cutting you off and moving you forward. You can still hold love for this person, you know, and you've still got the memories and there's still that connection. It's just they let you down too much and then they doubled down on it and then they didn't learn anything. And sometimes when we connected with someone and they don't evolve, we kind of outgrow them and we have to then move on and they stay where they are because they're not evolving and they're not growing. And then they stay there until they are ready. The Six of Pentacles, you've got money coming in. And enough money coming in for enough money to be given out and having money left over for nice things. That's what I'm getting from that. The Devil, yeah, you've got temptation with this person, but I think you will have for a long time. I think you will have because there's a genuine connection was here. It's just a shame that they couldn't grow and evolve and be a better person for you, unfortunately. Behind you is the Knight of Swords, which dropped out when we were sorting the deck out. It's them, they're behind you. They may have hothoused you a bit, you know, love bombed you and wanted your attention. But again, it's that repeated promises that never actually materialised. Moving forward, we have the Death card, really nice. Your transformation, your change, new energy coming in for you, and a massive change in your life in a very beneficial way. It's almost like the caterpillar coming out and turning into a butterfly. And it's leaving this person behind. It's leaving other situations behind as well because you've outgrown them. You need more and you strive for more and it's time to claim more. So the Hanged One, are you going to be stuck at the crossroads very long? This is my underlying question. Things will move forward when it's ready. This is a process. Disconnecting from people is a process, but your life is naturally shifting anyway. You're not going to be stuck at this crossroads for long. Your life will start moving again, and you will start feeling like you're growing again. It feels a little bit limbo at the moment, but don't worry. Keep moving forward and you'll be just fine. Timing, yeah, this is your exam. whatever it is that you're doing, whatever you're learning. The Page of Pentacles is all about apprenticeship, learning, training, and it's all to do with your career path or your life's purpose. It's going to bring money and stability, which feels really great because it's going to bring enough money that's coming in and going out and having money left over. The Four of Swords, taking a break from this person. That's the attainment here. It's you stepping into your Four of Swords, of taking a bit of time out, really assessing what happened, letting go of what happened, making peace with the world, so that when you're ready to step back out again, you feel energized and happy. The Three of Swords, letting go of the pain, those feelings of they let you down. It's painful, because you wanted them to be everything you needed them to be, and they just couldn't. And it's time to process that pain, because sometimes we have that habit of, oh yeah, I've finished with him, I don't care. It will catch up, but you'll be fine. It's okay to say, do you know what, I feel really hurt by this. And then you pick yourself back up again, and then you open up your path to a brand new future for yourself, because you've got good things coming. Your Death card, the longer it takes for you to start moving forward, it just gets harder, doesn't it? Don't get stuck in a rut. I don't think you're going to. You've got your achievements and growth to focus on. Put your energy into that, and the healing process will be easier, or the time will go quicker. It's time to leave the pain in the past, isn't it? And it's their own fault. It is their own fault. So I'm going to end the reading here. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so your angels take you on your way. Thank you so much for being here with me today, and I will see you soon. Welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. I live in a little seaside town, and I absolutely love reading tarot for you. What is your silence doing to them? What do you need to know? How are they feeling? What effect has your silence had on them? All of the things. I'm going to do a connection spread between you both. Want to know how you got to that point, how you're feeling, what the energies are between you both, and what's going on for them at the moment. Going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons, most importantly for angels, offering us a circle of protection so we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. Drawn towards this one. Down this side is you, Queen of Swords. Oh dear. Down this side is them. Well, they didn't see it coming, did they? And down the middle, okay, it is connecting energy. Yeah. Let me put the deck out of the way. I'm just looking at the, oh my goodness. So when you decided to pull your energy away, go silent on them, you were the Queen of Swords energy, whether you're male or female, you just had enough of it. And it's almost like you communicated very clearly that you had enough of it. And it feels like you were cool, calm, collected. You hadn't flipped out. It feels like, that when you're really angry that you're just so calm. It feels like that. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. They had the sun at that point, so they were quite happy with how the connection was. They were quite happy with the way that it was. It wasn't working for you. It wasn't going in a way that you wanted, but they were perfectly happy with how things were. Maybe they were getting quite a lot more out of the connection than what you were, and I just can't do it. Got the King of Swords reversed in the middle of you both, which kind of explains the sun. The King of Swords, when he's reversed, is domineering. He wants everything his own way. He's a bit of a brat. He's a bit of a bully. Likes confrontation, intimidation. And again, he was quite happy. And it sometimes takes the Queen of Swords to take him down a peg or two, whether they're male or female. And again, I'm picking up that calm anger, like that I'm so angry I don't feel anything anymore kind of feeling of. Sometimes with the Queen of Swords, she'd be back her up against a wall and she'll give you the benefit of the doubt, and then that's it, she's done. It's like she's got patience until a certain point. And the thing that's in my head is there's a comedian in the UK, I think it was Peter Kay. He done a sketch where he was talking about a day in the family home in the summer holidays, and how you'd go in and out the front door, in and out the front door, and at some point your mum would go, right, you're either in or you're either out, because your mum's had enough if you slam in the front door. And that's what it feels like. They're either in, they're either out, and if they're not gonna decide, they're gonna find that door's locked, and it feels like that's the point that you got to with this person. So at the moment, you've got the 9 of Wands reversed. You don't want anything from them right now. Your walls are up to do with them. You don't want to let them in. You don't want to fight with them. It's almost like I'm picking up this very, I am done. I'm just done. I'm not arguing about it. We're not going to war about it. I can't be bothered to talk about it. You're done. They've got the High Priestess reversed, which is showing they have no control over this situation. They can't fix it. They don't know how to fix it. They don't even acknowledge that they could fix it. The High Priestess, when it's reversed, it's the potential being denied, a lack of foresight on them. They may have been quite shocked that you've cut them off. In the middle of you both is the Empress, which is this probably the calming energy that I'm picking up from you, this calm and healing energy that's also simmering mad, but simmering to the point that there's no movement. Yeah, the Empress is, they're still drawn towards you. Maybe a family link between you both as well, but yeah, it does feel like you just can't be bothered anymore. You may pick up on the energy quite a lot as well. It's almost like batting it back to them, mirroring them a little bit maybe. You're moving on to the King of Pentacles, which feels like a little bit of your energy, a little bit of somebody else, not this person. It feels like more of a grounded energy, stability, security, feeling protected, having money coming in, and having money in reserve as well. Not just money coming in, but money just there. And it could be money, it could just be energy, it could just be the stability, the security from that. They've got the world, so they're going to go out exploring, looking for something new, which annoys me a bit. We've got the Page of Swords reversed in the middle of you both, and it just feels like a final disconnect. A final absolute disconnect. I think you've got someone new coming in for you. I'm going to pull from my box of channeled notes. What other information do you need to know? What does the universe, spirit, or whatever want you to know? Yeah. I received the karma for wronging you. Yeah, so we'll leave that over there. I think that sums it up, doesn't it, really? Especially when you're dealing with the King of Swords reversed. If they haven't received it, they're going to, and they're going to be pushed back out into the world again. And it feels like a final disconnect. It does feel like you're just like, I'm so done. Why am I even watching this? Like, why am I here? But yeah, it's like, you're setting your feet back on the ground again. If you want to support the channel, put a like on the reading. It doesn't cost you anything. I don't have membership or anything like that. It's completely free. It's a random act of kindness. It helps put the thumbnail in front of someone that's never seen it before, and maybe someone who's never been here before will receive a positive message for free. Subscribe, turn your notifications on, all of the things. Private readings are always available. If I have run out, come back on a Monday, because that's when I restock. I'm going to do a Celtic cross for you, because I want to see if this King of Pentacles shows up again. And I want to know. I want to know. I think we all want to know. Want to know. Yeah, the Knight of Love. I was about to say Knight of Cups. This is all about you. The Hierophant card, being open to marriage, being open to a relationship that will lead you to what you want, which is the commitment, the union, and all of that, and the stability and the security that the King of Pentacles can provide, which wasn't in this connection. The stability wasn't in this because this person was the King of Swords reversed and wanted everything their own way. Relationships 50-50. So around you, yeah, the Queen of Cups. That's really nice. The Ace of Rods. I don't do reversals in my Celtic Cross. So a brand new fresh start for you, which is great. And you knowing that your path's going to be wide open for the right person. It feels like you're slipping into the attitude of, I'm not letting the wrong one waste my time anymore. My time is precious. If they're not right, I'm moving on and I'm opening my path up again. The Ace of Rods is you doing that. It's you creating a brand new future for you because you're open to it and you're willing to accept good things and reject bad things. And the Queen of Cups, your intuition is sky high. This is now the time to do it. A lot of love, a lot of affection, a lot of all of the things. Behind you is a devil, which is this ex of yours who's a nightmare. They're behind you now. That frustration, especially over the next couple of weeks, I think you're going to really shift and move forward and truly let go of feeling powerless around them. And it does feel like you're going to get to the point where you just have no feelings for them whatsoever anymore. Moving forward, the Queen of Rods, that's really nice. This is your energy. She doesn't chase anyone, she attracts. She gets on with her life, and what comes her way, she makes the most of it. And if it doesn't come her way, she doesn't chase it. What's meant to be will be. The Hermit is the disconnect, and this is a secret underlying question. Are you just going to be on your own forever? No. Every time we break up with someone, we do think there's never going to be anyone else. There always is. This world's full of billions of people, lots of single people. You'll find one. They're going to find you. Be open to it because you're going to be. Empress is your timing on this, and that's what is in the middle of the other reading. And again, I'm picking up that calm, I have no feelings for this situation anymore. I'm so done. I'm moving on. I deserve better. I deserve unconditional love. I deserve to be open to abundance, joy, happiness. I shouldn't have to be bullied. I shouldn't have to be put down. I deserve the good things in life. There may be a nurturing role coming in for you, pets, gardens, children in some way. Yeah. It feels like he's moving into a period of growth. Whether you're male or female, it feels really powerful. The Four of Wands, one of my marriage cards. Marriage, romance, house moves, renovation, all of the things. And then the Moon, it's that drive by night, you know. You can either drive by night and be terrified or have a really good time, have music on, be prepared for that drive at night. And again, it's taking the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Rods energy of, and the Empress of, I will attract what I need to attract and I will push away what is not good for me. And the Moon is all about focusing on the faith that you have that your path is there, and forget about the monsters under the bed, because when you put the light on, they're not there anyway. Be positive. Because this person, this King of Swords reverse, would love you to feel powerless. Because then they have power over people, don't they? But you've got 2 marriage cards in your Celtic Cross, which is lovely. Really nice. Feels like someone very special coming in, to be honest. It feels like a lot of happiness. So I'm going to end the reading here. Going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so your angels can take you on your way. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you see purple hearts anywhere on my channel, they are other people that make it right to the end of a reading. My voice is going a little bit. You're now part of a secret gang. I appreciate you being here. I will see you soon. Welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. I live in a little seaside town and I absolutely love reading tarot for you. What is your silence doing to them? What do you need to know? Energy update, all of the things. What effect is your silence having on this person? We want to know everything. I'm going to start with a connection spread. My voice is going a little bit, but we're fine. We're doing just fine. I might pause and get a drink, but yeah, we're fine. I think it's really, we've got a very hot day today, and I think the pollen's really, really high. So that's my excuse, I'm sticking to it. So let's do a connection spread between you and this person. Why did you have to pull away from them? What effect has it had on them? How do you feel? What's the energies? What is going on for them? All of the things. I'm going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons. Most importantly, for angels, offering us a circle of protection, so we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. Draw towards this one. Down this side is you. If you hear creaking, it's my chair because I keep fidgeting. Down this side's you. Down this side is them. These pages of swords are coming out a lot lately, you know. Page of swords for me is all about being let down, empty promises, all of that. It's been coming out a lot. So let me just, I'm in a bit of a, let me just rearrange things. Right, okay. Someone here don't want me to do the reading. It's not you. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, so, and that's in your recent past, and it's telling me that you had no choice but to remove yourself from them. It almost feels like the universe kicked you, like, come on, we're going. The universe wants to bring closure in for you, and it feels like a natural shift. It does. It really does, and it feels like you began being quite strong. When you made the choice, you're like, yep, nope, done, right, yep. At the moment, you're not too sure at the moment, but they had the Page of Swords reversed, which is empty promises, making promises they knew they weren't going to keep. The thing that's in my head is a bit of a Billy bullshitter, and I don't like swearing, and that's what's in my head. I don't like swear. I swear, like, but not in readings. But the Ace of Swords reversed in the middle of you both, which is feeling let down, feeling this isn't fair, feeling that you had no choice but to cut them off. And it may have been from the universe with the wheel bringing information to light or to the surface that made you see this person in a different way. Or it may have, they may have lied to you one too many times, or you may have caught them out on a lie, and it just feels like, well, this is shit and this isn't fair, and I don't want to swear, but that's what's coming out. And if this is your reading, you're like, yep, I understand. If it's not your reading, you're like, no, don't swear. I don't want to swear. So, at the moment, you have the Page of Pentacles reversed. You're doubting yourself a little bit. Or you may have also been, since you've gone into silence with this person, connected the dots and realised that, you know what, maybe it wasn't just little white lies. Maybe it wasn't just this, and it feels like it's a much bigger picture of finding out of things. The King of Pentacles reversed is someone who's very materialistic, and it's not you, it's the person you've disconnected from. They're very materialistic, they're very insensitive. But sometimes with the King of Pentacles reversed, I kind of look at their social media and I don't believe any of it. So if they've got a flash car, I think it's a friend's, or it's on hire purchase and they've got a massive load of debt. If they've got nice clothes, they've probably still got the tags on and they're going to take them back. If they've got jewellery, it's probably fake. It's this fake persona of being quite... I think that's in my head is like... what is it? Fur coat and no knickers, that's what it is. The only thing that's in my head was no knickers. And I was like, no, there's a beginning bit to that. It's a saying in the UK, all fur coat, which is really expensive, but no knickers, because you can't afford knickers, or they've done something for the fur coat. But it feels like this, it feels like you've been going through this process of, did I even know them? Did I even know them? Because it feels like you're, especially with the wheel here, it feels like it's just churned all of this stuff up into the open, and now it's like connecting the dots and putting a puzzle together, and all of the things. It's a lot, isn't it? It's a lot. So it's gone from quite not an innocent, but it's gone from a small thing to quite a massive thing. Or it's gone from lots of little things where you're like, oh, I could overlook that. If it's not that on its own, I'd overlook that. And it's like all these little things have totted up. And then you're like, well, it's just a lot of little things. But no, there's something shifted for you. You've learnt something here about them, figured something out. You're like, no, actually, this is bigger and deeper than what I thought it was. So anyway, we have that. They have the Two of Swords, which to me feels like they're damage limitation. They're trying to... I wouldn't be surprised if they've just deleted everything. I don't know if they've blocked you or they don't want what you know to get passed to other people, or what you found out or what your suspicions are. They don't want you to tell anyone. So it almost, what I'm seeing in my phone is... what I'm seeing in my phone. What I'm seeing in my head is someone with a phone doing a factory reset just to wipe it, hide it. Because they don't want the knowledge that you have being passed to other people, because it would change the way other people see them as well. They feel a bit like a con man, but I don't like saying that. They make out there's something that they're not. I've got massive red flags with this person, you know. Massive red flags. I can see why you removed your energy. But they're in damage limitation at the moment. They don't want anyone knowing any of the things. Because then they have to... It's like smoke and mirrors, isn't it? The Two of Pentacles reversed is this wall that they're putting up. They're trying to get you to focus on something else. Again, it feels like you go into their social media and their social media is just gone. They may well pop up and dating sites and things like that. All of this stuff's just disappeared. And they may pop up again with a different name, something like that. I think this is quite a Pacific reading. So if you're listening to this thinking, no, this does not make any sense, she's telling me all this gossip. No, you know what I'm talking about. If it doesn't make sense, it's not your reading. Oh, if you want to support the channel, put a like on the reading. It helps. Put the thumbnail in front of someone that's never seen it before. I don't have membership or anything like that. And it's a random act of kindness that you can do for the channel. Private readings are available. But if this is making sense to you, you don't need it. You just need to know that you've done the right thing. The Three of Cups reversed feels like you sharing your information with other people. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. That's for you to decide. But it feels like you stepping into a thing of, do you know what I'm going to do? Going to be selfish and do what's best for me and do what's best for my friends and do what's best to stop this person doing this to somebody else. And it feel like you're sharing the information and they're going to hate that you do it. They got the Six of Swords reversed, so they're going to be like, oh, well, I'm going to become a better person. It's all half-hearted. Anything that they do over the next 6 months is temporary. Half-hearted energy. It's all fake, all nonsense. It's almost like next with them. The Eight of Pentacles reversed. It's almost like, yeah, your energy's just gone. You get to the point where you don't even want to watch readings about them anymore. I'm going to pull from my channeled notes, see what universe, angel, or anything wants you to know. Put that one side. What do you need to know? And I'm going to do a Celtic cross for you. I will come back and we will try again. Yeah, they're confident, aren't they? I will come back and we will try again. You're like, no. I'm going to do a Celtic cross for you. I'd be a bit wary of anything that they do because they have the Six of Swords reversed, which is just half-hearted, temporary, and it may be to it almost feels like they know what to say. We'll get back together. I won't do the things. I think you've just had this awareness of them now. I don't think you'd buy it. I don't think you would, because I think they'd do that to get you to shut up. Damage limitation, that's what's in my head. Damage limitation. Maybe it's something they've said to you before. We'll come back and we'll try again. Or because it feels like this person's been around you for a long time. I'm going to split the deck into 4. I'm going to do a Celtic cross for you. I want to see what we need to know. What do you need to know? So the Page of Swords, yeah. All the little lies, all the mistruths, all the empty promises. And the King of Pentacles, so very much to do with this. So again, it's reminding you. I don't think this is over yet, I don't think this is over yet. And I don't think you're going to get back together. I just don't. But it feels like there's still something left here. And it does almost feel like you and a friend or friends kind of challenging this person, especially if you see them pop up again on a dating site or something. It feels like you and your friends working in a thing to like call them out on their behaviour or like testing them. I know this sounds crazy, but it's what's in. It's almost like one of your friends like talking to them, another one of your friends talking to them, and this person has like a script and is almost like saying the same thing to all of you, and it's like the 3 or 4 of you like catching this person out once and for all, because I don't think it's finished playing out yet, because I don't think you've connected all of the dots just yet. And again, if you're nodding, this is your reading. If this is just blowing your mind, this is not your reading. You're like, oh my goodness, what? Like, be careful of claiming readings that are not yours. You'll know if they are. So the 2 of Swords is them at the moment. They're trying to limit the damage that you could possibly do. Again, it feels like a phone being wiped clean, accounts being wiped clean, names being changed. The 3 of Pentacles, you and your friends working as part of a team. They may not even be like direct friends of yours. They may be other people who have been connected to this person romantically or in the same kind of way that you have. First wives clubs come to my mind, and I don't think this is a spouse, but it's like divorced people coming together or something like that. It's, yeah. So we have the Queen of Swords. Pulling the information to like communicating quite clearly. She's determined, she's bossy, she's independent, and this is, I think, connected to the wheel for you of bringing all of this stuff to the surface, seeing it for what it is, and now connecting the dots. Moving forward for you, you have the Ace of Swords. Yeah. You taking their weapon from them and clouting them around the head, and I don't mean that in a violent way. It's just that it's almost like they're not going to do it anymore. They're not going to get away with it. They're going to try and do it because they're not going to change, but I feel like this person's wronged quite a lot of people and they don't want all of you talking. The underlying question is the 9 of Cups. Is it going to make you happy? Is your wishes going to be granted? Will it bring you happiness or satisfaction? I don't know, but I do think don't do anything illegal. Don't do anything that's going to, that's morally wrong. But I think there's still something here that needs to play out for you so that you can walk away from this thinking, do you know what? I hope they're not going to be able to do that again to anybody else. It feels like you're not done yet, justice, not justice, but that feeling of, do you know what, they picked on the wrong person this time. And you're coming together and figuring it out. So the timing on this is the 5 of Cups. So you will get to a point where you leave this behind you. It's not yet though. Don't do anything you'll regret. Don't do anything that's going to get you into trouble. But also don't let someone like get away with whatever it is they've been doing, and it feels sleazy and sneaky and painful for people around them that have come into contact with them. We have the Nine of Wands. You're going to win the battle. You're going to become stronger for it. And we have the Hermit. Then you're going to finally disconnect. Isn't this the cutest? Then you're going to finally disconnect, work on you, move on. So you're going to win the battle, and you're going to walk away with your head high. And then I think you're going to be single for a bit, because you're just like, oh my goodness, I need to have a rest. But you're going to have that sense of, do you know what, I'm never going to let them in again. And it's going to be a long time before they're snaking around on dating sites, because they're going to be wondering who they're talking to. Because it feels like there's traps being set for them. And that's going to make them very uneasy, you know, in a good way. So a bit of a strange message. I don't think I've had one of these for a long time, if ever. So yeah, I hope the right person gets it. Again, if you're watching this and you're like, none of that, I didn't know any of that, it's not your reading. This is, this is already happening. So you will get to the point where you're just, it's almost like dusting off and going, yep, my work here is done. That's what it is. My work here is done. So yeah, I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so your angels take you on your way. If you'd like private reading, they're available from my website. As always, I restock on a Monday for my diary. So if I am fully booked, don't worry, come back on a Monday, Tuesday, beginning of the week, and you should be able to get in. Yeah, I hope you're doing well today. I'm really tired. My voice is going. I'm going to go and have an ice lolly. It's really hot. So I will see you soon.